What's up, guys? SoloFan 101 here, and I just want to get this done somewhat quickly, so let's just get started. This is my Lucha Underground review. Let's begin. We started off with a vignette, cutscene, whatever you want to call it, between um, Cortez Castro, whose real name was Ricky Reyes, and they actually say that in, I think they said that in like season 2, back when it was revealed that Cortez Castro is actually an undercover cop. And this is back. It's actually a flashback sequence. This was actually back to the night of Ultima Lucha 2 Part 2. This was when Mr. Cisco was, he was being, not interviewed, but he was, being sent like as like a bug on Dario Cueto. And Dario Cueto quickly realized that he had a wire on him and questioned Cisco, and he's like, and you hear this on there because it's a flashback sequence, and you hear Cueto say, "Do they want me for murder?" Cisco's like, "No." Dario says, "Well, they do now," and then proceeds to kill Cisco with the giant red bull. So there's that. So Cortez Castro, who his cop name's also Ricky Reyes, so it's his real name. Joey Ryan and Captain Vasquez are all listening in on this. And Castro's and Detective Reyes or Cortez Castro basically says, "Look, we gotta arrest Dario now. He killed Bale. He just killed Cisco." And of course, Vasquez and both Vasquez and Joey Ryan are like, "Why do you? No, we're not going to arrest him." I mean, Vasquez says we're not going to arrest him. Joey Ryan is basically says we're not going to arrest him. Just going along with what Vasquez says, and even mock him for it, saying that because he killed a street thug, and Castro basically said he wasn't just a thug, he was my friend. Which and I actually goes to show you, like, even though he was an undercover cop, he was friends with Mr. Cisco. So there is a little bit of spitefulness now for Dario because Castro, his friend, just got killed, even though his friend was actually the real thug, and Castro was just a cop. So I actually, in some ways, you can actually feel bad for Castro. Joey Ryan, Castro ended up fighting each other, arguing, and Castro ended up out martial arting, I guess, Joey Ryan, beating his ass and putting us in some kind of like wall arm submission. So don't fuck with Cortez Castro. Vasquez says they're not going to arrest him, even though Dario was arrested a week later, so obviously that changed. Then we cut back to the temple, current day, with Dr. Wagner already in the ring, accompanied by Famous B, who turned heel in Mascarita Sagrada after Sagrada kept on losing, after Famous B hired him as a client. Dr. Wagner's his client. The other woman that's with him is now apparently a nurse. I thought she would kind of side with Sagrada on this, because when Famous B turned heel on Sagrada, she was kind of on Sagrada's side, being like, completely shocked that Famous B was getting mad and, beating up this midget. So there's that. So Dr. Wagner had a match with Mascarita Sagrada, which lasted less than a minute, I shit you not. And that was it. That was the end of it. Pretty straightforward win. Dr. Wagner won with the, I think he calls it the Doctor Driver. It's basically a Michinoku driver. A lot of people using that move nowadays. Grand Metalik with the Metalik driver, Dr. Wagner with the Doctor Driver. Sami Zayn uses the Michinoku driver. So a lot of people use it. The move, for some reason, is getting popular. I don't know what it is. Then we cut to another vignette cutscene thing. I don't know exactly what to call it. I'm calling it a vignette. We cut to some ancient Aztec tribe. A father is dying in a tent, and a little girl who apparently is his daughter comes in to visit him because he wanted to see her. And he basically said, "Look, there's a war coming. Whatever we do, even if it takes thousands of years, we cannot lose." And he says he's dying, and he gives her this amulet, this like feather looking, not a feather, but like a leather made looking amulet. And he says that this amulet, it looks leather made, and maybe it is really amulet, I don't know. But he gives her this amulet, which apparently only works on females, and once a female becomes an adult, this amulet will allow her to stay immortal. Um, so yeah, and and I have to say this right now. I love Lucha Underground. They usually get good actors. If there's one actor that sucked so far in the whole Lucha Underground show, it's the girl. Your father is dying before your eyes. He's dying before your eyes. You usually have a lot more emotion. All this Aztec girls like papa, papa, papa. Like my niece is 1.5. She conveys more emotion than this girl did. This girl sucked. Thank God this is the only time we're probably going to see her. Because if it's not, then I will find her and I'll kick her out of the Lucha Underground temple myself if I have to. This is said, no, you suck. Wait about 10 years, then go back to Aztec. Until then, get the hell out of here. I have no other way to say it than that she sucks. Then again, maybe it was by design, considering who she might be. So maybe I'll take it back. Maybe. We then cut back to the office of Captain Vasquez. This is the night of Ultima Lucha Part 3. Castro comes in to tell Vasquez that Dario's getting arrested. She's not happy about it. Apparently, and obviously we know this because we're watching, but she knows that somebody else is pulling the strings, and Dario's connected to him somehow, and that she'll lead him right to it. And Castro's under the assumption that, all those dark things that are looming in the temple, it'll be easier to find once Dario's gone. She's obsessed with this, and not only is she not happy with him, but she actually suspends Cortez Castro until he chooses which side he's on. Sorry about that. I'm just looking at the time. So yeah, there's that, and it shows you how obsessed this woman is. And one of the things about it, and the thing I forgot to mention, right before Castro enters his office, Vasquez is holding half a piece, so it's like ripped in half. But she's holding half of the same amulet that the ancient Aztec father gave his daughter. So at first we were supposed to believe that Captain Vasquez is this 1,000-year-old woman who all this time just wanted to win the war. At least at first. We don't know. I'll explain later. So we cut back to the temple in the ring. Mil Muertes faces and soundly defeats Martinez in like a minute and a half. Just a straight dominant match. But it was for a reason, because we saw Prince Puma. If you remember my review from last week, Prince Puma was in the locker room, and Vampiro said, "Look, you want to face your demons, the thing you have to do, you take down the man who put you on the spiral. Take down Mil Muertes." That's exactly what Puma did. Puma got him with a drop kick. He attacked Muertes with a lot of fire, and Katrina, believe it or not, actually broke him up. Broke Muertes away from Puma. So, for the next little while, the time being, Puma is going after Muertes. So yeah, there's that. And I'm going to enjoy that because they had a freaking awesome match at Aztec Warfare. They had an awesome triple threat match with Pentagon Jr. last in season 2. I got a drink. There's a lot of vignettes in this, and this is the next one. See, third vignette already. Damn, my throat needs to get clear. It's because I'm talking in a low voice because it's nighttime. So we cut to Dario Cueto and Joey Ryan. This is earlier tonight. Actually, no, it's not earlier tonight. This is last week. So this was on episode 1 of season 3. Dario just arrives in his office. Apparently, this is when he just returned. All of a sudden, Joey Ryan pops up behind him and says straight up, "Look," and of course Dario doesn't trust him. And Joey Ryan's like, "Look, I understand, Mr. Sis, you didn't trust Mr. Cisco, and I know you killed him." And Dario, of course, is like, "Well, how?" And Joey Ryan says it straight up. "Look, I'm an undercover cop, and I want a part of this thing." Of course, Dario asks the obvious question. How can I trust you? How should I trust you? And Joey Ryan, straight up said, "Look, Cortez Castro is a cop. And, of course, Cortez Castro has been there from day 1. He was in Lucha Underground from day 1, so..." Hold on a second. Fix something. He was in Lucha Underground from day 1, so of course Dario had a little bit of trust in Castro. So there is that. So Dario Cueto sold out Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan said the reason why he's telling him this is because he wants to be on the winning side, and of course he wants money because you're like, hey, I have to pay child alimony somehow. I thought that was actually pretty fun. Child alimony, I don't have to pay it, but I can tell it's freaking expensive. We cut back to the captain's office. This is tonight, and Cortez Castro walks in, says he wants to be on Captain Vasquez's side. Although he said it very reluctantly, so he knows part of what he's doing is wrong, but he probably knows that she wouldn't be doing this unless she had a good reason. So there's that. Then we cut to a fucking awesome match. Killshot and Marty the Moth Martinez. I never thought I'd think they'd have an awesome match. They had a weapons of mass destruction match, which was, in all essence, basically a fucking street fight, and except with military-like parts. They had giant boxes that you'd see that would usually load guns in. They had a giant armed missile head. Obviously not a real one, but probably a prop or at least something similarly hard. A bunch of cans, which I guess contain ammo. I don't know what that was. A machine gun that was actually used to bust Marty's head open. He was bleeding. It's a lot. I can't describe all these spots that happened in this match. This match was fucking brutal, and this match was awesome. It actually reminded me of a lot of the Grave Consequences match. It reminded me of Grave Consequences with Phoenix and Mil Muertes. It reminded me of Pentagon Jr. and Vampiro, and it had a lot of violence in it. I think that's what it was. This match had a lot of violence. Killshot, this is by far Killshot's best match in Lucha Underground. Marty, by far his best match in Lucha Underground. They fucking went to war here. Marty got busted open twice on the head, which getting busted open once is bad. Getting busted open twice is just brutal. I can't name all the spots, although there was one superplex spot where Marty the Moth superplexed Killshot onto a bunch of army crates, which was really brutal. There was another moment where Marty powerbombed Killshot from inside the ring, threw him outside the ring and onto 2 tables. That was also brutal. So a lot of brutal shit. Killshot won, and this is and he deserved to win, and it told a great story. Now here's what happened. The final sequence of the match, Killshot grabbed a ladder. Marty grabbed the ladder. It was like a 20 feet long ladder. Actually, no, it was Killshot that grabbed the ladder. 25 feet long ladder, or 20 feet long. Marty knocked Killshot down for a little bit. He probably went for like a splash of some kind, but Marty, because Killshot was on the table. Marty was climbing up the ladder. Killshot, after gaining a little bit of wherewithal, was climbing up the ladder. Out comes Marty post-set. I thought, oh god, she's gonna interfere in the match, and it's gonna make the match worse. She didn't really do much. She hit Killshot a couple times in the back, but other than that, Killshot just basically elbowed her and kicked her off the ladder. She went through a table. And the finish came when they were on top of the ladder. Marty and Killshot were beating each other up. Killshot then grabbed Marty by the balls and started squeezing. And the reason why I did that is because earlier in the match, Marty did the exact same thing to Killshot. So, turnabout's fair play. And Killshot, he beat up Marty a lot. He got to the top of the ladder, was kicking Marty off. He could not knock Marty down. Keep in mind, on the side that Marty was on, there was also another table set up. And I thought, okay, this is going to play into the finish. And it did. This is what an awesome fucking finish this was. Killshot, is from a 20 feet long distance almost. So Marty was hanging off the ladder kind of like this, like he was barely hanging on, but his body was all stretched out, enough for Killshot to make some kind of a move to his chest. What did Killshot do? He did it wasn't on the very top of the ladder, but pretty damn close, like a step or two below. Killshot went for a jumping double foot stomp, like what Finn Balor does, the double foot stomp. Killshot went for a double foot stomp. Marty still on the ladder. Thankfully, he was in a position where he didn't break his goddamn leg. He got hit by the double foot stomp and went through the ladder, through the table. 1, 2, 3. Killshot's your winner. This match was fucking awesome. It was one of the best Lucha Underground matches yet. You gotta watch it. This match fucking ruled. It was the shit. This match was the shit. So until then, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta wake up early for work tomorrow. I got the job. So until next time, guys, I'll see you later with my review of Cruiserweight Classic Finals. And until next time, guys, see you later.